Tammuz was an ancient Mesopotamian god associated with the cycles of nature, particularly the annual death and rebirth of vegetation. He was worshipped in Sumer and later in Babylonia, where he was known as Dumuzi. According to myth, Tammuz was a shepherd who was beloved by the goddess Inanna, also known as Ishtar. He was eventually killed by the forces of the underworld and was consigned to spend half the year in the underworld, while his sister Geshtinanna took his place for the other half. This myth was enacted in annual religious rituals, in which the death and resurrection of Tammuz was celebrated and mourned. Tammuz was an important deity in the ancient Near East, and his cult was widely worshipped for thousands of years. He was associated with fertility and the renewal of life, and his myth was closely tied to the cycles of agriculture and the changing seasons. In the Bible, Tammuz is mentioned as one of the gods worshipped by the women of Jerusalem, and his cult was criticized by the prophets as a form of idol worship. Nevertheless, the myth of Tammuz continued to be significant in the ancient world, and its influence can be seen in later religious and cultural traditions, including the myth of Osiris in ancient Egypt.